Zone, oh my goodness.
So Zone and Stranger SA is looking like an exciting one that could result in an upset. Actually, I don't know who would be the upset there.
I feel like Zone is seed 1.
Zone is
expected to take all of this, and for him to be knocked out round 1 top 32.
Yeah, I get the feeling the North and Midlands will be popping off to give a bit of the middle finger to the South.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, is that it?
They're not. It's sounding like the North took it. Where's Stranger SA from? Do you know?
I don't know whereabouts he is, but I know he's a Northern player. I think he's top 10 on their PR at least, and he's just incredibly solid. Yeah, I think that was the upset. Insane.
Yeah. Big upset. The Northern players all super excited right now. They're killing the Southern Fairies. I think it's something they live for.
But onto this matchup. So, looking at the bracket right now, we've seen that Barran not only beat Respect, but beat Reptile in order to get to this point. This is all top 8.
3-0'd Reptile as well. And Moke took out LT Brad, another highly seeded player in this tournament.
Exactly, seeded to get top 8. Again, all of these upsets, there are so many players just on that cusp below being a top player. And we've seen the Sheik come out from Moke. I think he's been playing Sheik way more recently. I haven't seen the Greninja in an incredibly long time.
Oh, yes. He was quite dissatisfied with that character until fairly recently. Yeah, a lot of things not working. Legoat seems to be pushing through, but Moke's opted to make the switch to Sheik.
Which is, fair enough.
Barran's taking her up for a ride though. Tries to make a read on SDIing up, doesn't quite get it though. Puts a back air on his shield. Now it's Witch Twist, and he's going for a ride, but he SDIs down that time and gets out of the Witch Twist.
I feel like Barran is, this incredibly aggressive Bayonetta. He is always trying to take you off the top. Oh my god, the down air, nearly killing Bayonetta's down air despite being nerfed, having ridiculous base knock.
One thing that one needs to watch out for is that Barran as a Bayonetta is very, very obnoxious and aggressive. What he will do is he'll walk up to you, shield, and just wait for your first option of Witch Twist out of shield. So often, he lets you hang yourself with any pre-aggression you try to create.
Oh my goodness, did you see the call out there? Unfortunately, Sheik's forward smash not being, the most powerful option, but just calling out that spot.
Absolutely.
And
again, does it a second time. Stop air dodging. Stop spot dodging. Sorry. And the taunt afterwards to add insult to injury.
Moke telling him right now, you know what? I don't care that you witch time me. I am here to play. Top 8 is mine.
Oh, he's going up for another round.
My goodness, I'm not sure. Not sure if Barran wants to risk it there. Obviously, being on the right side of the stage, I feel like if Barran went too far, he would have let himself go and would have dropped the game there and then, just running out of resources. But so playing that safe.
One thing Barran needs to do is he needs to keep track of when he finds himself at kill percent. Because if he doesn't, he's going to find himself. Moke is the kind of player he will go for that a third time if Barran does not respect it.
Yeah, and at 60%, obviously not being quite a kill percent, but he's, he died at what, 80?
Yeah, at the ledge.
To that forward smash, and also the up smash in Sheik's arsenal as well, being an option. I believe it was a recent set, I think it was Void versus Sailor, but Void was really utilising those up smashes, I think because of Bayonetta, how tall she is.
Yes. Oh, he does it again, and now he's going for a ride.
Is it?
Is that game?
Quite.
No, it's not it!
Not quite. Oh, wait for that air dodge there. Barran not quite.
He really wants Barran's panic options right here. He's gunning for it.
There we go. Oh my goodness. Smash.
Raw up smash in the neutral. Yeah. Just says land on this for a quick second. This is where we set the bar in the metagame. If we're throwing out smash attacks, catching landing options, catching spot dodges, here's one for you. I can do this as well.
Yeah. One out to Barran. Incredible.
Both players looking very serious right now. Moke realizing maybe the fun might be over.
But, he's still got, at least 2 more games. And it wasn't like it was a wash either way. Just, a few big call-outs from both players kind of determined the pacing of that match.
Is he SDIing that outwards? Okay, so this is... no, he SDI'd that backwards! Yeah, and the win box!
Not quite being there, but,
So one thing we need to understand right here is that this is not North versus South.
No.
This is North versus J Squad.
Yes.
You can hear the J Squad boys in the backwoods hollering for the boy.
Two of potentially the most, tight-knit. Oh my goodness, lovely. Two of the most tight-knit communities out here rooting for their boys, hoping for them to get into that top 8 spot.
Yep. That is, and Barran's going to be one of their guys to go far in here as well. They've got Mr. Kai's knocking about as well.
Yeah,
back within. And he turns it around. Probably wasn't ready for that.
Moke's SDI has actually been pretty incredible here.
Yes.
You know, not being carried off by those fair strings coming out from Barran.
Yeah, absolutely. There's been no move that Moke cannot surprise us with an SDI out of. Sorry.
He's trying
fair strings as well.
Barran trying to go for that up smash again, and Moke, I feel like he was just like, no, we're not doing this again. You've had your fun. Now let's play. Stop trying to read me, you know.
Oh, we should have known that he wasn't going back to the ledge that time.
Oh. I think, you know,
not quite it. Just opts the witch twist that time. Rather than going for spot dodges now, he seems to just be going for witch twists. It's much safer for him.
Yeah.
Bad trade there for Moke. Do not want to challenge that up air with anything that you have.
And that's saying, oh my goodness, the back within.
Oh no, not like this. The J Squad getting super hyped from Barran right now.
And you know, with these Bayonetta with Rage is an absolute terror when it comes to taking early stocks here. You know,
sitting on the platform, up we go. Rage witch twist, not ready for the follow-up that time.
There we go. Oh, running out of resources. I'm not sure.
Okay, the North getting super happy for that one.
Yeah, you know, this is an event where blood will be shed. There is no sympathy for anyone that isn't perfect.
Yes.
You know, I don't care.
I think it was more for their player. If you know what I mean.
Exactly. You know, I don't care that you ran out of resources. You know, our player got that. So.
Yeah, I believe the saying goes, we take those. And now Moke, as he likes to say, the pain train's coming, but Barran manages to stuff it out with an aggressive option out of his defensive state. Oh wow, the hard call out on the vanish. The man was ready. He was ready, I tell you, and he got deleted.
Moke had been going for that a couple of times, you know, Moke opting, you know, hoping for that win box really. A couple of times had pushed out Barran's call out, but Barran being like, you know what, I'm going to space this. These fists don't care about your up B.
They may be low priority, but you can't push yourself out of their range. It's absolute. This is fine.
Exactly, and 2-0 up. This would be, you know, like we were saying earlier, considering that Barran doesn't necessarily travel too much, getting into top 8 in an event as stacked as this would be an amazing result for him. Not that he was never capable, but, you know, and how cleanly he's doing it. It's not a case of, oh, you know, he's scraping his way out. He's 3-0'd Reptile. He's on the verge of 3-0ing Moke here. But, you know, Moke obviously being one of the strongest Northern players, he's going to have a lot to say about that.
Oh, we're going up. Manages to SDI out of the first hit of that one. That was godlike SDI from Moke there. He is not, it's not like he's not prepared for this matchup.
Oh my goodness, stage fight! Oh!
That was super good from Moke. Who goes off stage and challenges Moke is woke from the crowd. Who goes off stage and challenges Bayo's recovery?
Yeah, nobody does, because why would you? It's so difficult to challenge. One of the hardest recoveries to challenge in the game, and Moke just being like, you know what? I don't care. Eat this back end. Die at 50. Let's go.
Barran needs to pull something out here. He needs either a desperation witch time or a Bayonetta ladder combo.
And Moke is just, you know, low-key running away with this right now. You know, Barran having to be the aggressor here. Oh my god, hoping for that air dodge, but I don't think he was quite in range anyway.
That was a really good option there from Barran.
There it is, Dushale coming out there.
This can still work out for Barran.
65% is not a significant lead, particularly where Bayonetta with those early kill opportunities.
Yes, Rage Bayonetta. This is America. I can hear it playing. Is he going up? Just takes the damage.
Yeah, aggro down now. I'm loving these aggressive options coming out from Moke. Not quite being on the mark there with the up smash.
Okay, so Moke really ready for that roll on there. Unable to capitalize any further though.
There it is. Bouncing Fish missing the tech, not quite being enough.
He's living.
There we go.
The J Squad are calling out for the jank, but Moke's SDI is so good at getting out of these situations.
Yeah, there we go.
No, he's living.
Enough. And there it is. Needles to Bouncing Fish, 161%, but
absolutely.
Moke on the board.
So Moke's adaptation here is he's kept on with his super good SDI to get out of his disadvantage state. But now he's just got in double hard on the reads. If you notice a few times where Barran has slid past his shield and Moke has clocked on that Barran is not going to let the second hit rip if the first doesn't hit. Because the first few times in the first game, the second hit whipped because he went straight through him, and now Moke has started throwing out hard F smashes in the other direction. Barran, fortunately, hasn't been hit by them. Fortunately for Moke fans.
And luckily, and at the same time, it's been that Moke will go for these hard reads, but at the same time, he is willing to play defensive and wait for an option from Barran. When he had the lead, he didn't need to approach. Oh my goodness,
it's going up. You're up on Dreamland.
Dodge read there. Not quite. Again, this SDI coming out from Moke. Really, really stellar performance coming out here from Moke, despite being at this deficit.
Okay. Both of them happy to just reset the neutral for a split second right there. But no, Barran's just going in once again. He's got cent lead here. This is his game. This is currently his game to sort of fall behind it.
Waiting out that witch time. Tacking on a little bit of percent there. I think Barran was landing these witch times. Particularly game 1. I think he landed 1 or 2. Oh my goodness. But Moke, he's now verbally weighing them out. Oh my goodness.
No. He's running out of options. No, but he's getting back to the ledge. Moke not ready for that roll though.
There we go. Oh my goodness. I think maybe waiting for an air dodge. However, the platform really intercepting Moke's read there.
Wow. Back within, coming in clutch for Barran for a split second. Moke again, one hit. I think he's just buffering his SDI at the moment.
There it is.
Anything. And this has been a percent comeback to take that first stop. Barran's got a long way to go here.
Yeah, he was at such, he was so far behind, and all it took was, smart interactions, waiting for defensive options, and then suddenly up smash, boom, you're done.
I really like that spot dodge into witch twist there from Barran. Oh, the pain train is not at the station yet. Moke not able to fully convert off of that combo.
Over these, and and again, he's not pushing his advantage too far.
Yes.
And the up air,
stock taken in return there, so the stocks are evened out at 1 apiece. Only a 48% deficit for Barran right now, so he's very much able to pull this back. But however, not if Moke has anything to say about it, because those F tilts are about to start a disadvantage state that is surely going to be quite perilous.
Oh my goodness, I feel like Moke is pretty much in the driving seat.
Oh, he gets switched to...
I say he's in the driving seat, but going for that F smash, I feel like Barran might be slightly shaken here. I feel like he's feeling that pressure of I may be, if he loses this game, that is 2 games that he could have got.
Yes.
And Moke, for the most part, look at this stage that Moke is having, and Barran's just relying on these hard reads, and Moke's not falling for them.
Oh, trade with a witch twist. That's not a good look. You're going up for a second time.
Not quite being enough, and both of these players...
Oh, we're going up right now. Goes for the fair, but he gets away with it. The up smash, he really needs to look out for it.
Hoping to release his shield. Barran not quite giving it to him. The up air not quite being enough yet. A bit more percent, and I think we could be getting there, but 113 on Barran here.
Wow, pulls out that witch time attempt.
Goodness, he was so close to hitting with the bouncing fish. That was so close to a game 5. There we go, the up throw. This is apparently, Barran was talking about this, is a 50-50. That up throw is a 50-50.
Oh, he's going upwards. I thought he just needed to let that up air rip without the jump, and that might have been game.
Waiting to charge those needles here. Needles bouncing fish being one of those, safe kill confirms that Sheik has, particularly at such a high percent.
This is really scary for Barran right now.
Yeah,
he really doesn't want to go to a game 5.
Yeah, both these players are playing so gently around one another. I feel like the hard reads just aren't, those ballsy reads aren't coming out anymore because of how delicately they need to play this.
Okay, so Barran is starting to enter this nasty percent range where Sheik Fair is going to start killing, and that is not where you want to. You don't want to be at kill percent, one of the easiest hit-to-hit moves in the game.
So the dash attack.
No.
From all the way across the stage, not quite being enough. There it is. Grab release. I mean, at this point, Moke can start pummeling all that. Oh my goodness.
He's out of the range where down tilt into up air. Is that death? Is that going to be death? No.
No, really. I don't think that would have been it anyway, but really nice DI getting out that combo. That's it. The North are popping off as Moke brings this to a game What is this tournament?
Well, if you'd have told me that this game will be decided by a Sheik dash attack, I'd have showed you a liar.
Yeah. This, is ridiculous. Both of these players, incredible play from both of them. And this is it. This is game 5. Another potential 3-0 comeback.
You can't see it right now, but the room in front of me is divided into two sides: the North and J Squad.
Barran opting for smash though.
Yes, he's very comfortable on this stage. It's got a platform for him to get witch twists off of as well. Catch you shielding there. Lots of safe combo starters for him to do.
Obviously, Sheik having those combos available to herself, particularly when the platform is assisting. But yes. I suppose if this is the comfort pit, if this is what is going to make Barran go, you know what, this is my home. I'm going to take this, and this is what I'm going to take. I'm going to take this home. This is going to be my game 5. Then more power to him.
Okay, opting to try out a witch time early on there. Put the fear into Moke, but how it not working out though.
Oh my goodness!
Why would you challenge that? Why would you challenge that with afterburning clock? Afterburner kick, sorry.
And this is the thing, with a lot of players, Bayonetta has that factor where you are so afraid to challenge anything. And Moke being on that high enough level to say, you know what, this may work. Oh my goodness! And those combos I was talking about, that could have been curtains for Barran straight up.
But that grounded witch twist out of shield, opting to go for Nair instead of a follow-up option, and that second hit of afterburner kick isn't going to do it for him.
And there it is, and 65%. This is so much, so good of a lead for Moke right now, and he can play it so safe.
Moke does need to be careful, however. This wouldn't be the first time that Barran has stolen a game from another player.
I mean,
Moke appears to have not much to worry about. He is fully in control of this neutral so far. Moke seems to have the download on him. That's not going to kill him. 95%. He's almost lapped him. In percent, a bouncing position back within. How many times have we seen this? A back within saving a set for a Bayonetta player, and then an intense comeback here. Particularly with the rage on Barran. Absolutely. Now, I really wanted him to go for some sort of up smash or F smash read there, because Moke has been not giving Barran the defensive options that he wants to try and read. So at some point, Barran's just going to have to just press the button rather than waiting. Okay, and is this game? Not quite. I think he was hoping for that air dodge, but he went a little bit too low. Jump, dash, attack! Not being it. 157%. And again, Moke is not trying his luck. He is not going to go for anything that isn't safe. Back air coming out there. Oh, and he gave him the taunt as well. Going for that roll read there. It's always a classic, dash attack with no rage is not going to happen, but the moment you sleep on Rage Bayonetta is the moment you're sent to losers. Yes. This is in no way even, but this is not out of Barran's grasp. It's not over. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah. Happy to just try and keep him in disadvantage up on that platform. He has to land, and now you're going for a ride. This is not good. This is not good. Does he get hit? He gets fucking Barran. It's over. That's it. The reverse 3-0 was almost there. No, not like this. Not like this. He got sent up. The North is silent. The J Squad is loud. Moke is not looking happy.